Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I have this artwork that I drawn using a reference. It's an artwork of Zendaya. She is a Disney star, and I completely love this picture of her. She was wearing a blue, is it blue or teal top, and a gold jacket, a long gold jacket and gold pants. I think it looks like a bra, but it's not a bra. It's just a really fancy top. So basically, I'm going to just show you guys how I actually go about lining my artwork. So there are a lot of different ways to line a piece of artwork. This is just one of the many ways. So this is my way. This is the way I do it and the way I feel comfortable the most doing it. So this is actually in real time. I'm doing this in real time, and I tend to take my time when I'm lining work, because I have to think about what I'm doing. I can't just erase. Well, I cannot at all erase when I'm using this pen. So if you guys have never used this pen before, or you are not used to inking, if you are used to doing digital work and you could undo or step backward when you make a mistake with this pen, you can't actually erase. Your first decision is your last decision, and it is literally final unless you want to start over a piece, which I am going to try not to do here, so that's why I'm going to just take my time. So initially, when I first got this pen, I was actually really nervous about inking, because I know, as I said before, that you cannot erase. But I've learned to loosen up, and it doesn't bug me anymore. I just do it. If I make a mistake, I try to make the best of the mistake. I just keep going. So for her hair, I am actually just doing loose S-shaped curls. I chose this reference of her. I drew this reference of her, and I chose it because I just completely love the way her hair looks. Her skin looked amazing. Her hair was so big, and I completely love big hair. Big curly hair, the best type of hair for the summer. Okay, that was just a sidetrack note. So I'm using loose S shape, and if I want thicker lines, I'm pressing down on the brush. Now, one thing I like with this brush is that it doesn't leave blobs when you press down on it. Oops. I think I made her eye a little bit small here, but it's okay. It's no big deal. It's for fun anyway. So as I was saying, I love to press down on the brush. When I press down on the brush, it doesn't leave like a pen stain on my finger. I don't know if you guys have ever tried ink pen that or ballpoint pen. I remember when I wanted to do calligraphy, I bought this calligraphy set pen, and it leave blotches on my finger when I press down on it. This pen doesn't do that. So this is actually the exact same pen I used in my last review of the Pentel pocket brush, and it's the pen that I pay for. I'm not being sponsored for this at all. This is just my honest review. I haven't used it for 2 years now, close to 2 years now. Maybe this is the 3rd year. I've used it for more than a year. So I am just inking away. So some of the areas of the hair, I am trying to fill in the space just to make it look bigger. So I'm just pressing down the pen as I do that. I actually find this very relaxing. Lining hair using a pen, I find it very relaxing, because you don't really have to think much. It just makes squiggly lines. Yeah. Some artists use some artists are really good with the line art pen. I completely love line art. I tend to draw first and then color in later. I just feel more secure doing it that way. I know some artists out there They don't use a line at all when they're painting or anything. They are doing their work, they like to just go in right away with using color without using any line work. They tend to map out the shadow shapes and blend the edges, and really that's enough to do a piece of artwork. But I completely love my line work. So yeah, so let me know what you guys think of the pen, if you've had it, if you're thinking of getting it, and why or why not wouldn't you get it. So there isn't really much I could say about this piece of artwork. It's just to demonstrate how to use the pen, and it's really and truly really easy. It's very self-explanatory. When I first got the pen, I had to get used to the tip, although the tip is very soft and it's very easy to get used to. Just spend a few hours painting, sorry, not painting, just drawing boxes. I spent a few hours drawing boxes, tree limbs and panda bears, and filling them in, and that was it really. It really worked. I love how dark it is as well. I know some of these pens come in grey, but I don't think Pentel brush does a pen like that. I think it is mostly Sakura who does a pen like that. So the first time when I got this pen, I actually looked at how different artists use this pen. I mean, it is so endless. It's just so creative how people tend to come up with just different way of using a pen. So many different artists online. The internet is such a great place to find different examples to keep you like inspired. So like if you want more example of how artists use this pen or get around to using this pen, I could put a link of all the names of the artists that I actually like who does inking with their line, with their work, with their line art, or who does pencil work as well, because it's similar to line art, I think. Or maybe not. Well, I'll leave the link. I'll leave their names below and you guys could look it up. You guys could Google it. So here I'm just filling in the hair. So I'm blocking in the hair just to make it look fuller. And yeah, that's all I'm gonna do. And I hope you guys enjoy it. And yeah, I'll see you again in the next video. Bye.